Hey everybody, it's Chris and Des Show. I'm Chris.
And I'm Des.
And we're here to talk to you about The Woman King, starring Viola Davis, which is still actually in theaters. I just saw it yesterday in theaters, so at least
It's
we're
not going to be there for long.
It's not going to be there for long, because it came out a while ago too, but at least it's not like
streaming, I'm sure.
It's not just like the last one we did, Top Gun and Elvis, which came out months ago.
It's for a reason, for sure.
Desiree, what did you think of The Woman King?
Well, I did go out to see it on opening weekend because I love me some Viola Davis. I know I can trust her with a good movie. And so I went, I don't think I went opening night, but I went that weekend. And I was I was so ready. I was so, I don't know why, but I was just like in the mood to see a movie. And so I went and I sat down and I was in, and this movie just pulled me right in. I just fell right into what they were doing and the whole story. There's a big twist at the end, which we are not going to spoil for you, but it totally surprised me. Like, I did not see it coming at all. I wasn't in that mind frame of trying to analyze. You know how you can do that? You see something and you're like, oh, that's going to turn into something later. It totally got me. It totally got me. And I love it when that happens. And I'm surprised. I love being surprised. I love this movie. I thought it was so fun and so interesting, and it was a great story, and the characters were developed really well, and the acting was phenomenal. I loved it. I had a great time at the movies with going to The Woman King. I just really enjoyed it. And with as many movies as I go to, that's not always the case. Yeah. And so we were talking this morning about some movies that I hated so much I wanted to leave the theater. But this was really great. I really liked it. And since you just saw it last night, what did you think, Mr. Salazar?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it too. I love Viola Davis, of course. She's a phenomenal actress. But I really loved Thuso, who played Naui, her I don't want to say the young girl in it.
Yeah,
she was phenomenal. And then Lashana Lynch and Sheila Atem played these two kind of like more mature members of this
warriors.
Like female warriors, and they were like mentors to her, and they were the cast is really good. And John Boyega is the king. I also saw it next to this Nigerian family, which made it all the better.
I'm so jealous of you.
Because the mom was so vocal and she was phenomenal and she was hilarious and I loved her. So it made it even more exciting. But yeah, it was just a really good. We talked about this. One of my least favorite types of film is warrior films like this. Like, oh no, I get like PTSD from Dances with Wolves and stuff like that. Where I'm like, oh no, this isn't going to be a 3-hour movie where I have to watch,
people dying.
Somebody run with a wolf or something. It's just not my favorite thing. But this actually is really good because it's character based. It's about these characters, which I can always get behind. And it's really well done, well directed, well written. Kind of gives you an insight to. I know there's a lot of controversy about is it accurate or not. There were people upset that it wasn't accurate. It's not accurate historically, a lot of it. But I don't think they're trying, nowhere are they trying, it isn't like this tribe and this time. It's just like, no, we're in a movie and this is what we're doing. And so I don't think that was their goal at all either. So I enjoyed it. I definitely can see almost all 4 of those ladies anywhere nominated for it because they're all so good. And I love that Adrienne Warren was in it because I had seen her as Tina Turner on Broadway. I love her. And then I saw her and I was like, ah! I was hoping she was going to break out into Proud Mary, but she didn't.
No, that wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't have been as applicable to the story. But yeah, it was really good. It's just a really enjoyable movie with some great performances from all of those.
Truly.
And great costumes and set design and all that stuff. I thought all of it was enjoyable. So I would say go see it for sure. It is rated PG-13, and it's a good, solid PG-13. I mean, there's
a lot of
violence.
Blood.
Yeah, a lot of violence.
And,
but I really enjoyed it, and I think it's important. And Viola Davis has talked a lot about how important it is to have movies that have a black female lead. It's hard to get those movies going, and how many years it took her to get this movie out there. So I think it's important to go see it. And it's been doing really well too. And everyone I talked to is like, "Oh, I really liked it.
Yeah,
so
I liked it.
I think it's enjoyable, and I think, well, actually, I don't know. It's one of those movies that is on the bubble, I feel like, for the Oscars.
Yeah.
It could go either, it could be forgotten.
Because it's so early still, too.
Yeah.
There's so many more movies that are still going to come out. I don't think The Lion King. I don't think The Woman King is going to probably, my guess is it doesn't make it through. Maybe an acting nod, but I don't think the movie.
I think they need to push the young girl for supporting actress. I think that's their best lock in there.
Good.
Yeah, you're right. As all these bigger movies come out in November, December,
All the competition
is going to be hard.
Is yet to come.
Because even Viola Davis, who's so strong, is in a category already where like people are telling you like, oh, Kate Blanchett can't lose. This person's gonna like, oh shoot, and they're coming up, and so it's a lot of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, go see it though. You'll enjoy it. It's a good movie.
It's
for
worth
sure.
seeing.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought. Like and subscribe. Tell your mailman.
All the things.
All the things.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.